Hi everyone, welcome to another how-to video. Today I was going to talk about white pens, and we're going to start by doing some colouring with the a Prismacolor pencil. This is a Dahlia purple, and I'm just going to make some marks here. It's not proper colouring. Oh, hang on. I'm on the seam of the book, so let's just do a sort of swatch of our colour. Okay, and I take my Posca white, and I think I would like to add some white highlights on this thing. Let's say whether it's a berry or a flower. I apply my white and it immediately, oh, let's zoom in so you can see, turns pink. So I think, oh, I'm just scribbling that pen on a bit of rough to get that pink off the tip. Maybe it's the brand of pen. Let's go for a jelly roll. What's going to happen if we use that? Let's do it just above. Oh, that hasn't really done any different, has it? So what I've tried in the past is a few different things. I've tried layering up the colour over and over and over. Keep putting white pen on. That doesn't make any difference. You could try a bit of white pencil. Think, oh, let's do a highlight in some white pencil first. And that obviously goes pink as well, and that smushes up the colour. So maybe if I go over that white pencil in my white pen, that might do it. Let's try. Got a bit of a whiter to start with, but there's still pink, and it's still quite pink. It's hard to see actually in the camera. So I have found this substance. This is called Bleed Proof White. It's actually an ink. So let me just zoom out a little so you can see. So it's by Daler-Rowney. There's a link in the description so you can go and have a look at it for yourself. And I'm going to take the lid off now. As I say, it's the lid's on really tightly. So it's an ink. It's quite runny. I don't know if you can see. I shall put it here so you can see it. There we go. Now this is supposed to be applied with a paintbrush. I'm not very good at using a paintbrush. I've lost my pencil. What I apply it with, here it is a pencil. I use a white pencil. This is a Castle Art titanium white. I've got loads of the Castle Art white pencils, and so I use this. Now it's a bit sharp. I really could do with it being a bit blunter. I'm just going to snap the end off. There we go. So it's blunt it a little bit. Now this separates a little bit. Sometimes you have to give it a stir, but I have used it quite recently, so it's okay. So what I do is I just dip my pencil in and I get some on the page. Now it's quite an art to getting a blob, there we go, and spreading it on. Now I've got a bit of rough paper. I'm going to clean off the end of my pencil really quickly, and then I'm just going to spread this out because it's quite thick. And spread it out a bit. Now I'm still learning this technique. If you're good at using a paintbrush, you'd probably be better at this than me, but I'm just trying to make it a bit thinner. No, it goes on quite thick. What I have seen in demos with this is people painting with it and they actually water it down a little bit, or people using a put it in a fountain pen. They would have to water it down. I think it's a little bit too viscous for use in a pen. But look at that, it is not changing colour. It's still wet at the minute, but you can see that it's not going pink. And if I take a bit and put it on top of here, it will not go pink there either. So it's pretty amazing stuff. Now I find that not all pencils have this bleed through problem. It depends on the colour. I showed you with this Dahlia purple from a Prismacolor, and there are some Prismas that do this. I haven't swatched them, so I don't know. But lots of other brands do. Polychromos and Staedtler don't, but Black Widows, Castle Arts and Arteza Experts, they all do it. And I think it's just to do with the way the dye is put into the pencil. They're much more vibrant than Polys and Ergosofts, so I guess that's why. So I wouldn't necessarily use this on every single time I wanted to do a white highlight, but I would use it when I use the pencils that create this problem. Now I don't really want to layer it up like I have here, because you'll get a sort of thick area, and then if I try and colour on the back of the page, there might be a lump underneath, so I don't want that. So what I tend to do now is when I swatch my pencils, I put a dot of white pen, either this or a Posca, sorry. I put a dot on each swatch, and then I can identify which ones are going to go pink, and then that will help me. So when I want to apply white pen, I know which ones aren't going to work with the white and which ones are. So there we go. So that is my little how-to for today. I hope that was useful to you. As I say, there are other brands of this sort of thing. I think there's something PH Martins or someone. I've not tried it, but I shall put some. I shall put a link in the description, so you can go and have a look if it's something you're interested in. But it takes a long time to dry. It's still wet now. I've been wittering on for ages, so I would make sure, as I say, it's quite thick, which is why it's taking so long to dry, but I would make sure that you left your book open for quite a significant period of time, and you wouldn't be able to colour on top of that until it was fully dry. I don't know how long it takes, but I always leave white pens like these overnight, so I would recommend the same for this. I haven't played with it loads, but I just wanted to demo it with you because it's something that I've never heard very much about people using, and I just thought it was quite a cool little new thing to play with. So there we go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was useful. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and happy colouring.